second-generation Americans, and her grandparents were Mexican immigrants. She learned Spanish at home the way her parents did, and she studied English in school. Growing up, she heard different misconceptions about what it means to be a bilingual person, like that they must be able to communicate in both languages with equal fluency. A simple definition of bilingualism is an ability to communicate easily in two languages. Anyone can become bilingual, but it's much easier to become bilingual when you're a child. Most often, you'll find that a person with an accent became bilingual later in life. Bilingualism is a norm, not an exception. As surprising as it might seem, most people in the world are bilingual. There are some general characteristics that many bilinguals share, though not each individual will have every characteristic. Exploring these qualities can help dispel certain misconceptions about bilingual people. Each bilingual person will have their own unique set of characteristics, but these characteristics generally apply. Bilingual people are most often part of two cultures, or a culture where more than one language is used. Bilingual people may not speak both languages equally well. Bilingual people use each language in different areas of their lives. Some may speak one language at home and the other for everyday business. Bilingual individuals may not be able to translate quickly. This doesn't mean they don't know the language well. Words don't automatically translate equally into another language, so it takes some thinking to figure out a good translation. Bilinguals sometimes mix languages when speaking to each other. The major reason is that some words don't translate well. Some influences on language development are internal influences within the person. Children will try to speak well and communicate in their environment as a means of survival. At home, Laura wanted to be part of the family, and in school, she wanted to be involved in the school community. This required her to communicate with others using the language used in each context. In some cases, reading and learning problems, such as dyslexia, may cause a barrier to developing in either language. External influences on language development are part of a child's environment, and they begin with parents. Parents who use higher-level language have a positive impact on language learning. Laura's parents were well-educated, and they used upper-level Spanish vocabulary when they spoke to her. Parent motivation also impacts how a child perceives the importance of learning two languages. Laura is grateful for all of the positive influences that impacted her language development as a child. She credits her parents and teachers for her successful language acquisition. Let's take a few moments to review what we've learned about bilingualism. The ability to express and communicate in two languages is bilingualism. Common characteristics of bilingual people are maybe of two cultures or one culture that uses two languages. May or may not speak both languages equally well, can't be expected to translate quickly, and may mix both languages when talking to each other. Internal influences that impact bilingual language development include needing to use two languages for daily life, like one language at home and another at school. Health and learning problems can be another internal influence, which could negatively affect language development. External influences within a child's environment include their parents and teachers. Motivated parents who use good vocabulary at home will positively impact language development.